Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out the 13th chapter titled A New Chapter from my manuscript, The Map and the Eraser. This story is entirely fictional. Any resemblance to real person living or dead or to actual events is purely coincidental. I'll read out the story. Days passed and the daily meetups in the classroom and the park opened new chapters of friendship among the children of class 6A. Slowly, the school's atmosphere began to change. Diplomacy was no longer just on the surface. The children laughed wholeheartedly, shared, and stayed united. The dining area, once quiet, now echoed with the familiar noise of stories, chatter, and laughter. And the countries on their map, they didn't just unite on papers, the idea seemed to spread warmth and cheer everywhere. Meanwhile, the children also began working on their globe assignment. Though they wanted to work in groups, their teacher encouraged individuality, urging each student to create their own model. Yet each evening, the students met in the park, working side by side, sharing ideas, helping one another, even while crafting their own globes. Every globe was different, but one question guided them all. What does the world need the most? The answer was simple yet profound: food, shelter, and clothing. And so their globes began to reflect that vision. One part of a globe was filled with food grains, another with sand and cement representing shelter, and the third with cloth materials commonly used across regions. The seas remained calm, shades of blue, constant and unchanging. Raju crafted his globe with paper mache. Arun shaped his with clay. Others used cardboard, thermocol, or charts. Each globe was unique in form, yet united in purpose. Outside the diplomatic enclave, stray dogs barked. Children argued, played, and laughed in the playground. At times, the noise distracted the students. At times, it made them stop and think. Yet, their globes remained steady. Soon, the assignments were submitted. The teacher praised each one not just for creativity but for the vision they collectively represented. Meanwhile, diplomats who had once listened to Kadan's word about the stray dogs began to act. Instead of caging the dogs, they considered care, adoption, training. What started as a small concern grew into a shared responsibility. The place where the birds had been caged was transformed. Green grass grew, a small pond with fish appeared, and shelters for the dogs replaced the cages. The stray dogs finally had a home. They were fed, cared for, and watched over by a veterinary doctor. Slowly, the need to fight faded. The same dogs that once symbolized chaos now rested quietly, observing the world around them. The enclave had found a solution not through control but through care. Yet, beyond its boundaries, the playground remained unchanged. Games continued, arguments erupted, and were reconciled. The noise persisted. The children watched it all from the park, silent observers of a world both changing and unchanged. News of their maps and globes spread across schools worldwide. Students began creating maps that connected rather than divided. And yet, the question remained: did any of this truly reduce the noise beyond those walls? No one knew. The story ends with chapter 13, a number often considered a bad omen. But maybe, just maybe, 13 isn't about misfortune. Perhaps it's a sign of change, a quiet challenge to question what we've already believed. The world in the story may exist only on paper. Yet, for those who think conflict is necessary to survive, ask yourself: is 13 truly a bad omen or just another number asking us to see the world differently? That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.